Hey guys, before we start the video, make sure to leave a like and to subscribe because I work hella hard on these videos and I want to bring you guys like the best content versus like the best players in the world. And so today we've got a lot of 8K players and this one is going to be against Giant Sparky. This is a pretty good player, I would say. He has 3 finishes in top 200 on ladders, so I would definitely say he knows what he's doing. And so yeah, we have 3 or 4 matchups I'm going to show in today's video. All of them going to be 8K players, or 8K with just crazy looking badges. So he's going to go Heal Spirit at the bridge, so we're just going to go Barb Barrel. And then he goes E-Wiz, so we're gonna set up our cage because like I wasn't sure what he had, but I had a pretty good guess, and he's probably just gonna Sparky in the back now. I know. Yeah, okay, so he's gonna go Mega Minion, and Mega Minion's gonna completely counter my Baby Dragon and my Goblin Brawler for 0 hits. So pretty well played on this part. So we're gonna go Ice Wiz, and then Tornado and Valkyrie. I was trying to keep my Baby Dragon alive, but I kind of messed up my Tornado there. Yeah, so not really well played, but I did want to play a couple of cards because I actually did, like after he did that, I figured what his deck was, and I knew that if I didn't, I wasn't going to have my Goblin Cage in cycle for his next push. And so we're going to go Goblin Cage like 1 tile to the left side. And this is how you want to set up. So you're going to go Cage first, and normally you're going to have to go for a Graveyard. Yeah, okay, so if he goes like Goblin Giant like that, you're gonna have to Graveyard on defense, otherwise you're gonna lose your tower, like no matter what. And somehow this Sparky locks onto my Goblin Brawler, and he gets a really nice zap on, but there was still 1 skeleton that survived, but it was like next to my tower, and so he gets an incredibly lucky, like, zap right there, I guess, because there was still 1 skeleton alive and it still took out my entire push. So he's gonna go for his elite barbarians at the bridge, and yeah, he kind of like, I don't know if that was a good play or if that was a bad play. So I guess it worked because he forced out so much elixir, he forced out more elixir. So we can just go one, we're gonna do the exact same thing because I mean, the first time that he broke through, he got pretty lucky, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. And so we're gonna go Graveyard High this time, because, like, I just want the Sparky to stay back, especially since he like, somehow broke through this first time. And so we're gonna Tornado to keep our Baby Dragon alive. And I kind of predicted that he was gonna switch up his offense right there. And he's gonna go Sparky at 0 elixir, which is kind of annoying because, like, we really can't, like, push into it. So I think we're gonna have to go for another Graveyard. Yeah, we're gonna go Graveyard on defense, and then we're gonna go Goblin Cage on the opposite end. And because of the placement that we use, we can actually Tornado all of that together. And so now the skeletons are helping out, and if he zaps, like, it's not gonna matter because the Ice Wizard is alive. I had enough for Valkyrie, and so I'm gonna try, because he just uses Mega Minion, he knows that I'm gonna go in for my next Graveyard, and so we're gonna go Baby Dragon with a Valkyrie across the bridge, and then we're gonna Prediction Fireball basically on his E-Wiz, and we're gonna take his tower with 1 push, so hell yeah. Alright, and so this next matchup, we are gonna be going against an 8K Lava Hound clone player, so that's always fun, right? This is a really difficult matchup, as you guys know, so I'm sure you guys will enjoy this one for sure, because yeah, we hate Lava Hound Clone, right? I mean, I think everybody hates Lava Hound Clone, even the Lava Hound Clone players. Oh my gosh, the music. Yeah, even Lava Hound Clone players don't like playing Lava Hound Clone. So we're gonna go Ice Wizard first, because I kind of want him to fireball it, because I kind of figured that he does have fireball, and he's gonna go for a snipe on my Ice Wizard. So pretty annoying because now we have to go Valkyrie, but he gives us tremendous value with the bats, so we can fireball. And yeah, we're not really that far behind on damage now, and None of those gonna get hit, so not too bad, not too bad. And I think we can just barrel onto his tower again, because I didn't know that he had the variant like Lava Hound clone at this point, because there's a couple of different decks going around. So I didn't really know what he had. So we're gonna wait with the baby dragon until the ice wizard is splashing both of them, so that my baby dragon wins the fight versus his baby dragon. And we have to protect our ice wizard at all costs, otherwise like we will for sure lose the game if we don't protect right there. And so we can just set up with a cage and just kind of chill, wait to see what he wants to do now, because the important thing is that we like protected our ice wizard right there. Because I missed my bar barrel, we're gonna actually overcommit on defense and go for the king tower activation. In retrospect, I don't think I would have done that again. And he kind of double predicted me here because he played his bats high, and I didn't expect him to play his bats or his baby dragon like that. So really well played on his part. So we're gonna go Valkyrie and then Graveyard, because and like, I'm even gonna spend my tornado because after I saw the lumberjack in his skeleton army, I knew that he had Lava Hound clone, and so yeah, he's gonna go in for just a huge clone push all of a sudden, because you know that's what Lava Hound clone is all about. And so we're gonna fireball all those bats and literally get everything in that fireball, and there's only 20 seconds left, so we've just got to defend for 20 seconds. And he gets a really nice lumberjack, honestly. He really caught me off guard with that lumberjack, but we reset the lumberjack with our bar barrel, and yeah, so we are gonna BM the absolute crap out of him for you guys. Alright boys, for this matchup, this one is gonna be a good one. This is an 8,500 trophy player. He finished 140th in the world last season using drill, and he's got a bunch of fireball bait. He's got the magic archer for fireball bait, he's got the E-Wiz, and he has the Mother Witch. So this is not going to be an easy matchup, even though his Mother Witch is level 12. So we're going to fireball right away, because yeah, it needs to go away. We hate that card. And the reason why this is so difficult, because if they play their Mother Witch like all the way in the back behind the king tower, there is no fireballing that, because you'll activate the king tower and you just automatically lose. So yeah, this is a really difficult matchup. Anyways, because we like did a really good graveyard right there, punishing his Mother Witch not being in cycle, he had to like overcommit on defense, and we basically ignored his E-Wiz, only had to take one shot, and then he had no counter push. So we can just set up with another cage now, because I'm not sure like what he has, and the cage is kind of like, you gotta think of a Goblin Cage as like an elixir bank. Like we're banking up our elixir right now, and so like we have 8 elixir on the board worth of troops, and now we have an ice wizard, and we're still up by 1. And so like we have just like we have a really good situation right now on him. So good that we're gonna fireball his magic archer instead of his Mother Witch, because I didn't expect him to play a high Mother Witch like that, but I guess it's well played, because he tries to punish us thinking that I'm down on elixir, but I wasn't really that far down on elixir, because now he has to deal with my Valkyrie, and yeah, we're only down by 1. So now that he plays E-Wiz, we can defend it for a 3 elixir ice wizard. And he hasn't shown me anything. He hasn't showed me fireball yet, but I kind of figured that he did have it, so I play a high ice wizard anyways, even with him having arrows, because I thought maybe you'd have it. So we're gonna go in for another graveyard, because I have fireball in hand, and I knew that he didn't have his Mother Witch in hand, so he couldn't just play the Mother Witch like right where he played that magic archer. So not bad, not bad. We can go for a bar barrel on top of his bandit before it gets into dash mode, and that's going to completely stop that. And then we can set up a baby dragon down low, and I think we're going to go cage early, just because I don't want that magic archer to splash my tower with the ice wizard. And so now we're going to predict him, and we're going to go for a tornado fireball onto everything, because I figured that he was going to like try to protect that Ewiz and like drop even something else behind. And so he's going to use his first drill, which pretty unfortunate by him because drill is not nearly as good as it used to be, so pretty happy about that. I wouldn't say it's dead, I just wouldn't say it's broken anymore. I would say it's like an average card, and we actually make him give up, so pretty good game there. Alright, so jumping into the last matchup of today's video, or maybe I might drop a double upload because I have a lot more clips. We're going against, this guy's not 8K, but he has a full list of badges. Like, he's got the 10 times GC, he got all kinds of badges, so don't at me about it, okay? So I think he's going to go Royal Hogs first play, and if he does, we'll just Barb Barrel plus Fireball, because that's just, you don't want to take any hits from the Royal Hogs. They are extremely overpowered. Like, Royal Hogs are most definitely the best card in the game right now, other than Mother Witch. I think Mother Witch and Royal Hogs and Hunter are the best cards in the game right now. So we're going to go for a Goblin Cage. And you want to go low, like use this placement when you face 3 Musketeers, because watch how we're going to defend this. Like, he's not going to get really any damage, and he will get damage on the right side, but look at the counter push that we have on the left side, and look at his cycle. So we have 7 elixir on the board, and we just dropped a 5 elixir graveyard, so he's going to have to like spend all of his elixir on defense, and we're going to get a bunch of damage. So even though we took some damage on the right side, we kind of punished him because of how much troops we had down. And so I think we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to go for a Barb Barrel plus Fireball, because we defended perfectly fine the first time, so why not do it again, you know? Like, there's no reason not to. And so now we can set up with a Goblin Cage low again, but we're going to switch sides because we took damage on the right side, so now we don't want to take any more. So now we're going to go low Goblin Cage on, oh, I guess we will still go on the left side, but if anything, I'll still defend the right side a little bit more. And so he's going to go 3 Musketeers again, and it's kind of funny because he drops his 1 Musketeer on that one side again, thinking that like I'm just going to ignore it all of a sudden. I'm not too sure why he would do that. So we're going to go Barb Barrel and then Valkyrie on that, and yeah, that's going to completely clean up everything, and now we have like a pretty big counter push. So he has to go for a defensive bomb tower, and then he also drops his Dark Prince at 0, which I guess that's a pretty interesting play. So we're gonna go Ice Wizard low, and he's gonna have to deal with the Goblin Brawler, or he's just gonna take a bunch of hits. So we're actually gonna predict him, because I thought he was gonna go 3 Musketeers in the back, and because he didn't, like, I guess that's fine, but we're gonna go for a Graveyard. And we actually fireballed one of the Musketeers to the opposite lane, and so now he's like forced to like go in and try and protect those Musketeers that are all low health. And we get a Barb Barrel right as the Musketeer crosses the bridge to kill one of them, and then Barb Barrel can 1v1 a Musketeer if left alone. So super good defense there, and as long as like the King Tower, his tower, isn't helping out, and we know that Fireball plus Tornado would have done enough damage to take his towers. So pretty good matchup there. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm gonna have another one with a bunch of crazy players. Stay tuned. Peace.